What's up, my people? How y'all doing? It's your boy Raphael, Floyd Raphael. And I'm just coming to you with truth. You know what I'm saying? And based off a Christian basis, you know what I mean? Spirituality. You know, there's a deeper level to life than what you're living. There's a deeper level of life than what you know that's around you. There's a life that restores, that replenishes, to put you in a better place, make you feel renewed. Right now, you may not feel the way due to stress situations, whatever. And I'm telling you, you can be doing something that you love doing and catching the hell on the back end, and nobody knows the hell you catching. They just see what you're doing. Like, you see me shooting this video, but you don't know the hell that I catch outside of shooting this video. I just found a perfect place and time to shoot a video, to talk about what I'm talking about and release it. You know what I mean? We all going through some kind of spiritual battle. People don't understand. You understand there's a natural realm, but you understand there's a spiritual realm as well that's realer than the world you're in. And most people don't experience that until there's a spirit outside of a body. There's people that had those out-of-body experiences, died, and came back to life. And, you know, you have people that know that. But now, if you experience something nobody else has experienced, sometimes you won't talk about it because nobody's going to understand it. And then you got to do all these extra breakdowns and all this stuff. But what I'm saying is this. You have to become one whole person within yourself. It's best to find this place when you're single with no children. It's best to find this place when you're a teenager, really. Or you just a person that just change. You live the wild life, but you have no ties to nothing. You have no children by nobody. You're free. Don't just get caught up in your freedom to go out here and live and party and live. Take some time alone by yourself and get to yourself. Deal with your inner demons you deal with. Try to get those things off you, because when you spend time by yourself, you spend time with God. And you're able to release those pressures off. That's why you get to a place, an atmosphere you make comfortable for yourself. You create your own God atmosphere. We are all entities of God. You know what I'm saying? Some people just perfect it and get into it. And some people tap into different things, which tap into the deeper depths of Him by spending time with yourself. You read the Bible, get in your Word. If you know the Bible, get in the Bible. You know, if you don't know the Bible that well, pray. You know what I'm saying? Pray and ask God to show you the way. And there's so many different religions out here. Sometimes I don't even like to even talk about it. I just like talk straight out, because there's so many people get stuck. You mention one word and they got exposed to it the wrong way. They already tuned you out. Oh, I know this. I ain't gonna hear that. So sometimes you got to hear things out. Be open-minded to hear. Eat the meat, spit out the bones. When you eating food, eating chicken or something, you eat the meat off the bone. You don't eat the bones. When you're learning from a situation, you get the substance of the situations. You don't eat the bones of it. You don't eat what you don't need. You don't take in what you don't need to take in. And so what I'm saying is, everything you've been through, learn from it. You know what I'm saying? Learn, not make it again. Sit still. Take your time. And the Bible says, be anxious for nothing. I don't care how good something may seem. It seems like you in a bad place, and this place looking like, oh my goodness, glitter and gold and gleam. Like, oh man, I found it. This is it. Don't be anxious to jump into it. Don't be anxious to run into that situation. Step back, take your time, analyze everything, even when it looks like it's perfectly fine. Now, your heart will tell you something. Your heart will tell you. You get it in they say your gut. I say your heart. You get it in your internal heart, or your gut, or whatever you call it, and you feel like this is it. Sometimes it's on things are on high frequency. When it's on a high frequency, you can see it right away. Boom, you recognize it right away, whether it's good, bad, or ugly. You can see the frequency. Some frequencies you can't see it right away. You might not be able to see it. You might not come out right away. And then when you see it, bam. You know what I'm saying? You want to be able to wake up before you get yourself deeply into anything. You want to make sure you're looking at a clear pane. Some things you got to look at a little bit closer, observe, but be anxious for nothing. Don't be anxious to jump into anything. Just take your time with it. If it's for you, if it's meant to be for you, it's going to work out for you. You know what I'm saying? There are some doors in life that are automatic. There are some doors in life that are manual. Sometimes you got to go turn the handle to open that door. Some doors are automatic, some doors are manual. And so you just want to make sure you connect to the placement. When you connect to a placement for you, you're like, man, wow. I could imagine how many singers or how many actors and things. You see this in entertainment a lot. I never imagined to be here. I can see myself shooting this video, having people call me to come do conferences or call me to come minister to people, and say, man, I could be like, I never saw myself being here. even though I can foresee it, like foresight, I can see myself being in that place because I know I belong in that place. I know I belong in a place talking to people, teaching people how to tap into them deeper selves, how to understand God on a different level. And I'm not talking about church, religious, denominational type God. I'm talking about God of love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faith. I'm talking about the real, truth, fruit of God. When someone's walking in God, you can feel it in them. You can feel it. You can feel their energy. You can feel their energy. You can feel their energy in them. You can feel that energy of God. You can feel that connection of God. And so when you feel that energy and that connection of God, it's such a beautiful deep place. And it's such a beautiful deep place. And I'm gonna pause this right now and be back with you in a minute. So give me one moment.